I have my diffuser on. Oh, and I have ylang ylang essential oil in it, and it smells so good. It smells so good. Oh my god, so good. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome in. Welcome to Awareness Reset Saturday. And this is a space where we slow down, we reset our thinking, and we gain awareness of the season we're navigating. Because many people believe that they are stuck when they are simply just unaware. So today awareness moment is why transition feels uncomfortable. I can talk about it because I am experiencing it right now. So one of the most confusing experience in life is when you have grown internally, but nothing has happened or changed externally. I can talk about that, and I want to say this again. One of the most confusing experience in life is when you have grown internally, but nothing has changed externally. And in that moment is where people think something is wrong. That used to be me. Transition, it feels uncomfortable because your external growth is ahead of your external reality. So let me say that again. I'm going to say it a little slower. Transition, it feels uncomfortable because your internal growth is ahead of your external reality. So I want to define two different growths. Internal growth. This is what is happening within you, inside of you. Your thinking is changing, your identity is shifting, your awareness is increasing, your capacity is expanding. It's expanding. So I want to say that again. And I think I'm going a little bit too fast. Let me say it slower. I want to define two different growth. Internal growth. This is what is happening inside of you, within you. Your thinking, it is changing. Your capacity is expanding. Your awareness is increasing. Your identity is shifting. That's what I wanted to say. And what this feels like, because I'm experiencing it, it feels like restlessness, discomfort, like sensitivity to like something no longer fits. So let me say that again. It feels like restlessness, discomfort, and sensitivity to something that you know no longer fits. So let's talk about external growth. And this is something that is happening around you. I'm going to say it again. This is something that is happening around you. What's happening around you, should I say? And what this look like and what it feels like: new opportunities, visible progress, changed environment, results, and outcomes. I'm going to say this again: new opportunities, visible progress, changed environment, results, and outcome. And what this look like is movement, recognition, visible change. Internal growth, it happens first. External growth follows after internal growth. What people say as believers is it happens in the spirit first, and then the natural catches up with the spirit realm. So it always happens in the spirit first, and then it happens in the natural. So where discomfort comes from, discomfort does not come from growth. It is the gap in between internal growth and external reality. So let me give you an example. You think differently, but your environment is still the same. I can talk about it because that's what I'm experiencing. You've grown internally, but you're in the same routine. I'm experiencing that right now. You're ready, but nothing has changed yet. And this creates tension. And so, what people misinterpret, because that was me at one point, you say, I'm stuck, nothing is happening. Maybe I'm going backwards, and that's not the case. So, we're going to reframe it to say, you are not stuck, you're just in between. You're just in between. So, why this gap is necessary? I had to learn it. I'm not saying that it's going to make you like feel better, but it's just a learning process. You just got to go through the process. So, why this gap is necessary? Because if the external matches the internal growth immediately, you will not have time to stabilize yourself. So, like, you know how some people blow up really quick, they get fame, they get money, and sometimes it's overwhelming. It's because their external growth immediately matched the internal growth and they didn't have time to stabilize themselves. So the gap, it helps you adjust, stabilize, and build structure. So what do you do when you're in the season? What do you do when you are in the season? I am getting tongue tied here. First, you have to recognize it. You recognize that this is a transition, it's not a failure. Understand that. And number two, don't rush. I had to learn that. And I still have to catch myself sometimes. Like, don't rush. Discomfort doesn't mean that you have to move fast. Because when you feeling when you have grown internally, and I can talk about it because this is what I'm experiencing now, you know, your purpose is you're ready to go. You're ready to take off and just go to the next move, to the next place that you desire to go. And but you have to stabilize yourself. You have to adjust and you have to build structure. Okay. So you have to build stability. That's the thing. Because structure, it helps you sustain what's coming. We have to understand that because I had to learn that because I'll be like, let's go. Because you're ready to go because you've grown inwardly. You have got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, you got the skill set, and inwardly you're just ready to take off. Well, I can talk about that because that what I've been experiencing for quite some time, and then I had to learn you got to slow down. You have to slow down, Sherry, because right now you have to adjust, you have to stabilize, and you have to build structure. You have to allow structure to be built so you can handle and sustain what God is about to give you in the natural. The assignment, the purpose, you have to be strong enough to handle it so it do not overtake you. That's just what it is. So I have a question for you, and it was a question for myself too as well. What has changed in your life that hasn't caught up with you yet? So what has changed in you in your life that hasn't caught up with you yet? As I was going over this, I had to really, really take it in for myself. As I'm giving this to you guys, I had to learn it myself. I had to learn it myself. And you know what? Going through this process, this transition, I'm going through it with the Lord. So that does make it easy for me. And it can be easy for you as well. Transition, it feels uncomfortable because you already grown internally. So I'm going to say this again. Transition feels uncomfortable because you have already grown internally. Now your life is catching up. That feels really good to know that now your life is catching up. Like I said before, as believers, we were taught that it starts in the spirit first. It's already done in the spirit. So the natural is catching up with the spirit realm. Everything that God has planned for us is already done in the spirit. So he is training us and teaching us to, number one, seek first his kingdom, okay, and his righteousness. Allow him to build us, to structure us, first to change our mindset, to deal with our heart as well. And so that we can walk accordingly for what he has assigned for us. So if you need clarity about the season that you're in, the current season that you're in, and you need help with your next step, go to my website. The link is in the bio. Download the free When the Weight Becomes a Weight starter guide, or schedule your purpose alignment intensive coaching one-on-one. It's a 90-minute session. So please remember, you are not stuck. You're just unaware. Please do not give up on that abundant life that Jesus promised in John 10:10. You have a blessed and prosperous day in the kingdom of God.